Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome to today's Luna Classic video update. And the altcoin party is now back, and the shutters are up, the shop doors are opened up. We're actually gonna analyze so many altcoins from the east coast to the west coast, from the north pole to the south pole. So do stick to this one. And for those people who really needed the solo version of a single coin update on the channel, I'm actually gonna be editing this one later down and breaking down to single tiny videos of one of these coins. So today topic, of course, is going to start with Luna Classic. So do watch Luna Classic, but I do suggest that you watch this video until the end, just for general purpose. If any of these updates you need, you can actually check the chapters on this video and click on whichever coin you want to see the update for, or you can comment on this video which update do you want me to do in the future as well. So let's do it. So we're going to talk about Ethereum, USTC, Luna 2.0 bond, TRB, MATIC, SOP, OP, which is a very popular coin right now, making some moves to the upside. Ethereum Classic, really red hot right now. KDA, JASMY, right? So let's start with Luna Classic at the moment. So Luna Classic isn't really doing a lot at the moment, and that's a problem, right? That's somewhat a problem. I don't know why this chart is looking so different and weird today. Maybe this exchange Qcoin had a little bit of a gap in here, so you can see this gap can actually be filled down later. But anyway, whatever we have, we're going to work with it. So at the moment, what I do see is Luna Classic still not making that move to the upside. Like cross this level, back test, and then you're looking for Luna Classic to basically come up to 11741, but you're still not doing that, and that's something that you have to pay attention to. And you still have the apex, of course, coming by 11 of August, so you still have the chance to make a fake out and come down again, go up, come down, go up, come down. Because by the rate that Bitcoin is moving right now, Luna Classic should have been somewhere here at the 13,000 level. It should have been there, but it's not there. The way the altcoins are moving, other altcoins are moving, the way Bitcoin is moving, Luna Classic is literally not doing the same thing at the moment, and that's something that you have to pay attention to. And as long as you're not actually going to go up there, I don't know if there's anything I can talk about, but there's only one cup and handle that can save the day. Where you have that one huge cup, you're probably making that handle right here, come up here to 13,000, break it out, and go up for 100% move to the upside as well. But if you're not doing that, then it's nothing, it's meaningless, it's nonsense, it's not something that you can count on. Okay, you want to count on something when they break a particular resistance and they hold them to move higher. At the moment though, what I'm going to leave you with Luna Classic right now is still the same as yesterday's update. You want to see this thing break out, back test, hold the back test, move higher, and you're going to at least come up to here to that blue line that I've showed you. Otherwise, there's still chances of you to come down like this sideways. And when you break down out of this level, the technical target actually takes you near 7552. And if I actually take you back to the 4-hour time frame, there's a time when I told you that the descending triangle technical target is down to 7724, and that was this descending triangle. Let me just show you right now. Boom, just right, something right over here. Okay, so that was the descending triangle, and if I do take the technical target, which is not met just yet, you can already see, boom, you're coming down here, and there's another descending triangle, and that technical target is down here. So there's still chances for Luna Classic to drop to the downside, and that's why I say it's really important to break this level, and then you're going to go up here. But at the moment, the way you're still not pumping along with Bitcoin tells me that this is in the mode of retracing, and maybe perhaps come down here, maybe bottom out from this level, and then start to make a rally to the upside as well. So that's it for this one. Let's move to Ethereum at the moment. So let's talk about Ethereum, because Ethereum is red hot right now. Okay, so there we go, Ethereum. Now I do see Ethereum breaking one particular pattern that is known as this one, bullish rectangle at the moment. So moving sideways, bullish rectangle right now, right? Boom, 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 and then break to the upside. So there's a good chance that you might still come down a little bit to 1594 in the future, backtest this level, and then you start to move higher. And then you're going to see Ethereum basically pushing all the way to 2417, $2,417, because that's the technical target out of this bullish rectangle. Because all you have to do is measure this one from the top here to the bottom. That's where you're breaking out right now. So that takes you up there to $2,417. Now keep in mind that I would like to say that huge stop loss, I know it's a lot of gap, but if it comes down to 1357, then I'm pretty sure you're going to see Ethereum really, really losing this place. And let me tell you one more thing actually. There's a bump and run pattern. Let me even actually remove this one. I do like the sound of this because bump and run, if you don't know about bump and run, I'm going to tell you about bump and run in just a second. So when you actually having prices like this drop to the downside, go up, come for the retest, you can see that's a bump and run, and it's very clear, and I can easily tell you that Ethereum is actually going to go to this price target right now. Yep, again, $2,500. So you're looking for $2,500 Ethereum, and that's a technical target. I would love to make an entry if it does come down to 1604, and that would be an amazing, amazing, trading opportunity for a 57% move to the upside for Ethereum. So anyway, it is what it is right now. If you enjoy that video, of course, you can already see how this channel is going to help you in the future. So USTC, let's dive into USTC. This is crazy, man. USTC to BUSD, right? That's what we need right now. All right. Talking about USTC, pretty much a sideways movement, but we do have a little bit of green candles along with with that Luna Classic that I've been talking about. So let me remove all the drawings at the moment. And I do see Luna Classic holding this level and making some sort of a double bottom at the moment, pretty much. So what I'm going to do is actually bring this line right over there, and you do have the double bottom right now. So the bearish scenario that I'm going to talk about is that if you do come down here and lose this level, close under the line, and then you start to fizzle out, then you're going to see USTC actually making deeper correction to the downside as well. At the moment, I do see one resistance coming in that probably has been broken out of. So that's really amazing, or not. Yep, you're really trying to break, or you have actually broken out of this level. So actually, that's a break of a trend line. This is amazing. Okay, that's super amazing, because I do see this breaking out of a trend line. So you went up, came down, went up, came down. You're actually looking for Luna Classic to make its move back up here to 795 whatever you want to say, and that's gonna be amazing. This is about to really take off, isn't it? So you're looking for 120 move to the upside. That can be traded, and I think this is a very low risk at the moment. Oh my goodness, it's also backtesting the level. Breakout, you're backtesting, you're holding them actually. So I would say put a huge stop loss at 3598. If you put a stop loss here, probably, but I would say better stop loss is maybe down here, but that's going to be a very huge gap. But I do see something amazing coming up for USTC, and we might explode. And that tells me Luna Classic as well can actually move higher and break to try to move higher as well, because both of these actually make similar move as well. So that's it for this USDC update. Let's go on to the next one, Luna 2.0. Okay, Luna itself. So here we are. Whoa, Luna is at $2 right now. Okay, it's making some nice, good green candles to the upside at the moment. So I'm just gonna remove all of the candlesticks and let's go into the daily at the moment. Let's bring in the EMAs as well, and let's see what the EMAs are telling, suggesting. I don't see any big stories on the EMAs at the moment, but what I'm gonna say is that you do have this pattern here, or let's say some sort of a resistance right now that is already met. So what you want to see for this coin is the following. I'm actually going to bring this one, and you might say that we were putting in a falling wedge for Luna 2.0, a huge falling wedge, but it's really, really important right now to actually have a clear breakout, right? You make a clear breakout, come down and back test 1.9198, and then you're looking for a price appreciation up here to 3.1136, and that's going to be an amazing move to the upside for 56% to the upside. Because let me tell you one thing, the apex is still very far away, and you might even have this legit breakout right now, okay, but you do have a little bit of chance to still make a fake out and come down to 1.607 and then move like this until you don't finally break and then actually move higher to that particular price target right there. So what you want to see is a clear break, which we're doing right now, but make a bullish closing, maybe come up to 2.14, make the closing at 2.1415, and then move a little bit down here, back test and hold the back test, and then we're good to go to $3 as well. So that's it for this Luna update. Let's move on to the next one. Bond. Okay, Bond has actually made some green candles, and it has been a top gainer for a long time. I do have Bond already opened up previously, and I was actually doing some TA on it, just personal TA, and I do have this bottom here, and you have the top right over there. Okay, now number two, if you're not in our Discord, do join the Discord as well, because it's absolutely free of cost for you to join our Discord. Right, so the link is in the description of the video as well. And if you want to learn all of this trading, right, I do have my trading course that you can check it out, and you can actually learn 18 hours of content, not Pirate Bay, you little piece of shit. Okay, I actually opened up Pirate Bay. Sorry guys, I love torrents. I don't know if you love torrents. So if you're into torrent, you can actually check out Pirate Bay for good torrent downloading out there. So let's get back into Bond, right? The bond thing right now is that you did actually, if I do bring this Fibonacci retracement level, you have the 0.382 right now being held as a level of support right now. Okay, which actually makes it a little bit of a good buying opportunity, but be careful. The reason why I'm going to say be careful is because we might have a chance to come down to the golden ratio of $5.555, and that's a level you haven't back tested, and it does make sense for you to back test this level. And I'm going to tell you why the hell in the first place can we actually drop that much down below. So hear me out, okay? I think they already know. And who are they? The market maker, okay, the people who are controlling the markets. They already know that this one looks very, very it's what do you call this? There's a saying, it looks so good to be true. Okay, so that's the saying, it looks so good to be true. So you might think that's the discount that you want. They might actually continue to move it lower. The reason is we might end up on a 4-hour time frame making in a bear flag, and they actually have made the bear flag and you've broken out of it. As a matter of fact, you are supposed to move down at the moment. Why? Because the way you came down from this level in corrective move to the downside, you made this sideways movement and you made a bear flag and you've broken out of it already. You can see that, and you're now trying to actually come down here. The technical target out of that bear flag takes you from there to there, and you're looking for this thing to basically come down to this level. $5 actually, and that actually is the golden ratio as well. So be careful, and that's it for Bond at the moment. Again, trading course is there for you. You can check it out. 42 different topic to talk about. It's crazy. TRB, okay, we're gonna actually bring in TRB as well, and you guys can comment whatever you want me to do. All right, so let's talk about TRB at the moment. We've seen TRB. There's a technical target for TRB that has to be met, and that's going to be $30.09. But at the moment, we're looking for maybe a retracement down here to $16, and then from there actually make a move to the upside. So what you have for TRB right now is a potential bear flag. So you went down, you're making this false move a little bit to the upside, and there's a good chance that we're looking to actually drop from there to there, and that's going to take you to this price level, which is going to be $15.75. Now, when you come down to $15.75, I'm just going to bring in the daily time frame at the moment, and from this daily time frame, we can already see that you do have a W that has a technical target pending. So went to the downside, came up, went to the downside, came up. Nice, beautiful W, broke out, came for the retest, went up, maybe come again down here to this for liquidation, and then finally make the move up to $30 at the moment. So if you do come down to this level, maybe $14.39, I don't think you're going to continue higher, because number one, you're going to go below this level and you're going to be taking this bullish candlestick as well, and that's going to be the end of it maybe. And from here you actually might start to reverse and you're never going to go back up. So that's it for this TRB. Let's see if we can hold this retest down here to $15. That would be amazing entry if it does make some reversal candlestick with a stop loss, of course. Now let's move on to the next one, MATIC. Yep, so here we are. Let's talk about MATIC at the moment. So there's this bull pennant for MATIC that has already formed out. And what I'm going to say about this one is that when you moved high like this, you made the pennant, right? You broke to the downside for the pennant, and the technical target of this pennant was actually met. So let's bring in this one. And all of this, man, you don't know how much you're going to learn from this course. You're going to enjoy every little detail about it. So the first thing is that when you broke out of there, so this was a technical target that you met. If you look at it, this is where you broke out and then you came down to 0.7222, right? And that's why I say trading does work. Everything has a clue. The next thing that you're doing now is you made the morning star, and you probably came up to break this pennant at the moment, and there's a good chance that you're looking for Matic to make its move up to 1.6594. But I do expect a small retracement before we move higher, probably down here to this line again, which can actually come down just like this, come down, touch this line, and then make its move to 1.6242 in the future, and maybe get rejected and start to roll down once again to the downside. Who knows? But this is what I'm looking forward to in the next coming few days. So it's a little bit overextended, but you never know. Keep in mind one more thing. You really have to keep this in mind. You never know if you make this as a first top and a second top, and you just make a double top and you come down, you break this level, and you actually move to the 57 as well. So be very, very, very careful at the moment, actually. So it's two, three things on the charts. I know it's confusing at the moment, but it's something that I want to point out. This can also be a double top and you move to the downside because you've been actually rallying to the upside too much that you can make a double top. But if Bitcoin gets bullish somehow, then we might see an explosion for Matic. By the way Ethereum is looking to go to $2,500 tells me a lot, because Matic and Ethereum are kind of linked together. So if you see Ethereum getting bullish, there's a good chance Matic is going to get bullish as well. And that's it for Matic at the moment. Let's move on to the next one, which is SLP. So let's bring in SLP. Yeah, so SLP right now, what are we doing for SLP? This is amazing, isn't it? We have amazing channel. I talked about SLP yesterday, that it can actually come up here to this level. Now the question really is, you are still continuing sideways. There's no any like break of this line, because you went down, you came up, you went down like this, came up, went down, came up, went down again, came up, and now you're finding resistance right over here. Okay, so don't get too much excited, unfortunately, because you really want to break this level, backtest this level, and I'm going to tell you the next technical target that we're talking about. So from there to there, you're going to be looking for SLP to come up at 576, 577 level. Now at the moment, unfortunately, because you are on a sideways movement, this one being your resistance, this one being your resistance again, resistance here, resistance there, so that you have the same resistance. Every time you went to that resistance, down. Anytime, down. Again here, down, and once again here, down. And this time you might see this thing again rolling down to this particular price level, 380, and then make another move again and just continue sideways until we don't really break to the downside. Keep in mind, if you in the future somehow come down, break this level, then you're looking for 304. No question asked. So be really, really super careful at the moment. And that's it for this one on SOP. Let's move on to the next coin, which is OP. OP is amazing. And yesterday, um, I did talk about OP yesterday, and there was a probably there's something I actually mentioned in the Discord, that there was a price, price divergence. Actually, there was a divergence on the RSI, and I was expecting it to come and retrace a little bit because it's overextended. But anyway, we've already moved to the upside, and now we're making three white soldier. The pattern that you see here is known as three white soldier, and we might still be very bullish for OP once again. So you've broken out of this level, and I do see OP now making one more, basically one more technical target, and that's going to be massive technical target. So from there to there. We're looking for OP to move higher. So this is another move which is incredibly huge. So from there to there, we might be looking for a 253% move to the upside. Now, I do want to see OP coming down here to 1.461. Hold this level like a boss, and we're ready to move higher because that's a last resistance here. You've already made something known as a saucer bottom. So that is almost like a saucer bottom, and you're breaking it out. Maybe come down for the retest. This can be an amazing entry point with even three white soldier with the morning star. Everything is bullish on so many different angles. Boom, you have a 200% setup and move to the upside. And that's it for this OP. Yesterday I even talked about the cup and handle probably. So this was your nice cup here and a handle right there which you've broken out of. Actually, this was your cup, something like this. Went up, this was your handle, break the handle, and you actually met the technical target. And now we're looking for a saucer again. This one 200% move to the upside. It's really, really bullish. That is just crazy. Okay, really, really crazy. But anyway, let's see. Just because you move higher doesn't mean you moved higher doesn't mean you cannot move higher. You can still move higher. And as a matter of fact, I actually go with logic. Come down to this level. That would be an amazing level. I'm gonna be looking for an entry. Okay, and post this one on the signals as well. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. Ethereum Classic. ETC to USDT. Let's talk about Ethereum Classic. Amazing. Another coin that I talked about yesterday. So basically what you did for Ethereum Classic is you made the move, make a sideways movement. That's known as a bullish rectangle, break to the upside. And now you're still looking for that technical target to $48.56. And I talked about Ethereum Classic in yesterday's video when we were down here, normally at 27.26. I do actually reckon that we're going to have a little bit of a resistance right here. You might have a pullback at the moment. So, but let me tell you one more thing. If you do come up here to 48.56 today, then you're putting in three white soldiers, and there's a good chance that you're going to actually continue to move even higher. What I want to see on the daily is that what are you trying to do here for Ethereum Classic? You can already see that. The only way that I would say that you can move even higher for Ethereum Classic is to come up and break that 48.56, break this level. So here's the resistance that you want to break. This is all about the update about Ethereum Classic. So here, what you want to see is a break to the upside, come down for the retest, backtest this retest, and then move higher. Do you understand that? That's what exactly I'm trying to show here. So you want to go up, come down for the retest, and then you want to move higher. Otherwise, there's a good chance that you get rejected here and try to make a little bit of retracement to the downside as well. But anyway, your technical target is 48.56. Let's see what happens when you reach 48.56. So let's move on to the next coin, which is going to be KADENA. Yep, so KADENA, right? So here we are. This is going to be another technical analysis on KADENA right now. Oh no, this one came up down a little bit, and we're already finding resistance at KADENA. I actually expected KADENA to break this level, backtest, and try to move up to this level right here. So we do have resistance though that is actually still met at the moment, unfortunately, and we might actually start to go a little bit down and retrace down for KADENA at this point of time. So what you did is a sideways movement. Went up, came down, went up again, came down, and now you're moving higher, but you're still getting rejected right over there. So the problem is you have this resistance, resistance there. So you might actually come down again here to this level, 1.4825, and then finally come up and break this level. But anyway, it doesn't matter when you break out. The breakout really should happen in this way, that you break it out, come for the retest, and then you're good to go basically up to this level, which is going to be $2.3. So it's still a sideways movement. Let's see, can you break to the upside? Amazing. If you do come down, fizzle out, and break to the downside, then you might still continue to go maybe back down to $1.3 at the moment. So that's it on KADENA. Comment, it's just a sideways movement. We need a very clear breakout at the moment for KADENA, right? Right, so the next coin is actually gonna be JASMY and JASMY, right? So let's go back to the video and let's talk about JASMY. Yep, JASMY 2. I'm just trying to figure out, oh, okay. Previously for JASMY, we did have this head and shoulder right here that it really break to the downside, but now you came up for the retest, passed the retest, and you're just continuing with the movements to the upside. So let's bring in the EMAs and talk about the EMAs on JASMY at the moment. So there's a good chance that you're looking for JASMY to climb up to this blue line, which is going to be 0.0105666, and that's where you might actually start to make the move to the upside as well. It would be amazing if JASMY actually breaks it out, comes down for the retest. You know, the blue line comes under, the 10 comes under, the 10 comes under, 2055 from the 10, they come like this to make a bullish cross. JASMY moves higher, comes down to back test them, and then you make that bullish cross and you move to the moon at the moment. Okay, so that's something I want to say about JASMY at the moment. Let me actually check the 4-hour time frame as well, because that's actually crucial point at this point of time. So you did actually cross this level right now, and there's a technical target that I will suggest that we're looking forward to for JASMY. I don't know if it actually has been met or not, but you're looking for JASMY to still climb a little bit up here to 10135, and that's where you might get a little bit of resistance, come down again and move sideways until Monday. Probably you don't move to the upper side as well. The market is overextended. As a matter of fact, I do see that you did have a bull flag right over there, and this bull flag has already been met potentially. So from there to there, we're looking for that price level, boom, and a little bit of overextension here, but you might have already met the target, and then you're looking to actually come down. And that actually sums up the alts party as well. So do actually make sure that you are subscribed to this channel as well. And I'm going to see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.